lessonswithtroy.com. I'm Troy Brenningmeyer, and you just heard my arrangement of the classic fiddle tune Arkansas Traveler, and I did it in the key of D. I think that's the standard key that this tune's played in. This tune's a challenging piece to learn. I'd say it'd be for the intermediate to advanced player. It has a lot of chord movement to it and a lot of banjo rolls, and pretty challenging for the right hand as well as for the left hand. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started here with the first phrase. So if you bought the lesson, go ahead and print out your tab and set it on a stand in front of you. And I'll go measure by measure and phrase by phrase, with close-ups of the left hand, close-ups of the right hand, so you get it. And then at the end, I'll play the whole thing slowly so you can try to play along. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with Arkansas Traveler. Okay, if you have your tab, we're going to be going through measures 1 and 2. It's going to sound like this slowly. I'll play it several times so you can get it in your head real clear. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the chord movement there, it's going real quick from a D chord to a G chord, back to a D chord for a full measure. So in measure 1, that lick is going to be over the D chord. And what I'm doing there is I'm just basically sliding up from fret 2 to fret 4, just like that. Then I hit it again, and I slide from fret 4 to fret 2, and then I do a pull off to 0, just like that. The whole time making sure my ring finger is touching this first string to mute out any excess noise, and it's actually muting out all these other strings from ringing out too. And my pinky is doing some muting back there too. Okay, then when you go over that G chord in measure 1, basically do a roll there, starting on your second string open, third string open, second to first. Just like that. So second string, third string, second to first. Measure 2, you go to this D chord here that you can get open by tilting your bar forward, and you're just going to hit this second fret on your third string. You're going to play an open fourth string and open first string. And that gives you a nice D chord. You can do the same kind of roll here too. And that I'm going third string, my fourth string open, and then I'm going to do a forward roll here. So it starts off, we're on measure 2 there in your tab. So second fret on my third string, then open fourth, second fret on my third, and then open first. And then do that again. Open fourth, second fret on my third, open first, and then end that measure with a second fret on your third string. It's basically just a forward roll. Okay, so let's review. Here's measure 1. Let me play that again. Measure 1. And then. So you do have some opportunity here because to mute out some strings when you go to that D chord, and I'll show you that how I do that more with the right hand, because you got that G chord's ringing out right when you go to the D. So you can mute out a couple notes. You can basically mute out this this third one here with your bar, because you're going to touch the string, but these two are ringing out, and you can actually mute that with your right hand. So one more time, measures 1 and 2, and then we'll move on to the right hand. I'll show you what that looks like. So measures 1 and 2. Okay, let's look at the right hand. Okay, here's the right hand for measures 1 and 2. Sounds like this. So I just start with my middle finger there. And first measure. Just like that. Then measure 2. Let me play that again. There we go. There's what measure 2 looks like. So you're basically going to do this roll on your 4th, 3rd, and 1st string, but you start off on your 3rd string to kind of get into it. Just like that. Then you end with your thumb there on your 3rd string. So both measures together looks like this. So I was saying about that muting part, you know, a lot of times what I'll do, see how I did that? You probably actually can't see it, but I play that G over the G chord. Alright, so all that's ringing out, and then I want to go to that D chord. What I do is I just touch, basically my ring fingers curled up, my ring and pinky fingers curled up, so I can touch those strings and kind of mute them out. And if you see what I do in slow motion, I kind of just touch them and then get them out of the way. It's just something that I've done, I didn't even know that I was doing it, but it makes for a nice mute. Let's go ahead and move on to the next phrase.